Well, hello there. In this video, we're going to talk about 4 different ways that you can hold your baby. The first one is side lying. The second one is at your shoulder. The third one is vertical rocking. And the fourth one is carrying your baby in a sling. So let's talk about side lying. Now, side lying is a great position for lots of different reasons, but you can also carry your baby in side lying, and it's really super because it helps baby continue to work on all the muscles that we want them to develop that help support tummy time and mobility, moving around on the floor. And so how we do that is if baby's kind of sitting right in front of you like this, kind of holding baby like this with your hand around their tummy and your other hand underneath their little booty, you're just going to take that top hand and put it between their legs like this. And the heel of your hand is right around where their little tummy is, where their belly button is. And so as they're in your arms in this way, you got a good hold on them right through their little crotch there, their little diaper area. And then that heel of your hand is applying just a little bit of pressure right at the umbilicus, right where the belly button is. Now in this position, they can raise their head up and down. They can look around. They experience the velocity that you're moving around in your life, but they're also getting their face and head all around your arm here, getting some of that, again, that really nice oral input that we want to see in early childhood. They can also get their hands to their mouth here. Now, if you're someone who chooses not to use pacifiers, in this position, you can just use maybe your ring finger and just allow your baby to suck on your finger here too. And so this is a really great position, not just for the motor aspects, the developmental aspects, but it also helps with your baby if your baby has a tendency to have some tummy gas, because that pressure that the heel of your hand is applying there can also help things kind of get moving a little bit if you're picking up what I'm putting down. It can help baby if they're uncomfortable or if they're having some gas pains. And then you just, you might feel them kind of relieve themselves in your hands too. How about that? Oh, the joys of parenthood. So again, side lying in this position, you want to make sure you switch sides too. And again, you're splitting up the body in half here, where one hand is kind of dangling down and one hand is kind of over your arm. This is kind of like a little tiny little monkey on your arm here. And your hand is between the legs with a good grip through the diaper area. This hand can get to the mouth. You can even help that hand get to the mouth. And then you can also use your finger to help your baby if they start to get a little bit fussy there too. Again, using that heel of your hand right around the umbilicus, where the belly button is, applying some nice firm pressure. The other super positive about this too is that baby's in arms, so they're going to feel a little bit more secure here. They're close to your body also. They're getting a lot of good movement input, which is so good for the brain and the body to help with motor control and just understanding movement. So this is a great alternate position, especially if you have one of those kiddos who tends to be a little bit more high-need and a little bit more fussy. It's a great position to kind of break up the monotony of just being on the floor, or being on their tummy, or being in their side on the floor. So that's position number 1. Position number 2 is going to be, we're going to talk about being at the shoulder. So your starting position for baby at the shoulder, you're just going to hold on to baby's tummy and just bring them up to shoulder. That's a pretty easy one that many parents can just use in general. But the reason why bringing your baby up to the shoulder is, again, because you're working on head control. Baby is also at head level so that they can see what's going on in the world. They can interact with the people that you're interacting with. They can hear your voice more clearly, and they can also smell you and get real close to your body as well. So it's a very soothing position for them too. While baby's in this position, you want the arms to kind of be closer to the face. Again, you want all that nice, I don't know if you can hear me there. I'm going to put them over here. You want all that nice hands to mouth position there. So when baby is turned around, hands are able to get to the mouth. They're able to kind of take a break from that neck extension there, that keeping their head upright. They can kind of let their head kind of fall down and then pop up and look around a little bit and then fall down and then look up and pop around a little bit. And you can also bring those legs in while you're holding them and kind of squish them up a little bit. Again, that flex position is really good if you have a little baby that tends to be a little bit more fussy because of gas, or just tends to be a little bit more fussy. Whenever we bring the body into this kind of flex position, it's a position of comfort for baby, and it's even more comforting if baby is on you and feels you close by, can feel your heartbeat, hear your voice, feel your breath, and smell you whenever they are in this position. So this is kind of that flexed at the shoulder position that we're talking about. Again, gets that baby's hands to mouth, lets them practice getting their head and neck up, and works on those muscles in the neck there too. All supports that tummy time position that we're working on in those early few months as well.